Yeah, so the start of my career as a chef was with me doing the series Butter and Brown. It wasn't until then that I was like,
Oh, really?
oh,
That's interesting.
I might, yeah, like I might really want to do this. And again, I've told you and you're familiar with, like, my story in this world, in the culinary world, is a very non-traditional one. I almost went backwards. Where, you know, a lot of the greats that we see on Food Network and all these other, you know, premium networks, you know, Gordon Ramsay, I went the opposite way. I started with, you know, the network show, and then I kind of worked my way backwards.
Well, like our mutual friend, Jeremy McBride, who you guys are hosting a show together now. I mean, he went about it his own way too. You know what I mean? I feel like some of my favorite people who cook, though, have that, you know, where it was just kind of, I don't want to say they were fuck ups. It's just they kind of, the fuckery they were into got them into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read Kitchen Confidential, and I was a big fan of it. And it talks about all that.
Fucking fantastic book. And I don't, like, don't get me. My friends hate when I say this. I don't read. I read, but I don't read, right?
I don't either.
I have read that book from cover to cover 4 fucking times. I love that goddamn book so much. I love Anthony Bourdain. I love his perspective. I love the way that man writes. Yeah. That book is wonderful, even if you're not into food. Like,
I feel, because, and I think that's what made him so resonate with so many people, is because you could live in that world through that book.
Yeah.
And if you were curious about it or not, you don't have to be even into food to like that book, because the stories are that rich. Especially from a male perspective, when he's talking about, you know, doing shit in the kitchen, having sex in the, you know, all that stuff. I mean, if you spent time in a kitchen, because there was this point in my life where I was a sushi chef. I was a sushi chef. It was only because I was a patron of the place, and I had a broken leg at the time, and I had friends there. And I'm a Hispanic guy with these Japanese.